Doors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Here's Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Paul. Bridges against DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Crowder kicks to Booker for the 3. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Booker. For 3. Crowder's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Suns. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Bridges. Here's Vucevic. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
And the basket is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Ball. Left side, Lavine. DeRozan surveying the D. Over Paul. DeRozan, that's good.
Well, as always, that mid-range game of DeMar DeRozan, almost unstoppable.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Down low, and the dunk by Booker.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vucevic a screen on Booker. Outside, Lavine. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Billy, Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, there's a level.
Love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Now here's Lavine. Here's Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. Good work there as it goes. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And he lays it straight in.
Devin Booker showing off the weight room work, able to use that added strength to finish through contact.
Williams a screen on Paul. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
DeRozan on the wing. And the rejection by Ayton.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Bridges with the steal. And the pass to Crowder. Bridges dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. In the corner, Crowder with it. It's good from long range.
Jay Crowder.
Crowder's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. On the wing, Lavine. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Charge is checked in. Williams sets a screen for Lavine, and he drives in. Basket good. Lavine's got his second basket.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach Lavine. Get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
2 minutes.
Bridges against DeRozan. On the wing, Booker. Again, Phoenix.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And here's White. He'll bring it up with the Chicago Bulls. It's a 10-point game. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic a screen on Booker. Here's Lavine, and the jam by Lavine.
That's a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Lavine makes it look easy.
Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lavine against Booker. This one for 3. And it's White with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. He's off on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Crowder kicks to Booker. Charge, a screen on DeRozan. Out to Charge. Passes it to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Lavine. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Lavine. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's a really well-run pick and roll. You can see the game is starting to slow down for Lavine.
Here's Paul, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Certainly capable.
And while he's playing less minutes than he did earlier in his career, I think he's still every bit as effective, and that's the key.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
White and Lavine on the wing. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan, and it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Lavine. He's got 8. A putback, great positioning on the putback.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Suns leading by 9. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Paul, feeds it to Ayton. Shoots over Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus number 1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Payne, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
Now here's Payne following the miss by DeRozan. And here's Payne. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Vucevic. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Payne.
This guy's upside is still so high.
Booker, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
His second personal foul.
That one on DeRozan.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
Bradley's checked in for Lavine. That one misses for Booker. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Now here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. To the middle. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Ball.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Payne. The pass to Crowder. Inside. Here's Ayton. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Brown outside. Back to Ball. Right wing. And stolen by Ayton. Shamet on the wing. White covering. Here's Payne. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Ayton kicks to Payne. And he's good on the 3-ball. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Chicago. They set the pick. The lob to Bradley. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Shamet. The Bulls getting the bucket. Passes it to Payne. From 13, they get it again. Ayton kicks to Payne. And the 3-ball is good. Payne's got 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
To the inside. Here's Brown. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Here's Caruso. Outside, White. Clock at 6.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton. He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in field goal percentage. And he did his share on the glass. Battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Bradley. And Zach Lavine subbed in for Brown. Phoenix also making some changes. Sharch has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. Paul outside. In the corner. Shannon with it. Off target with his three. Bulls trail by 15. Caruso looking for an opening. Out left to the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Suns.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Ball surveying the defense. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break, here come the Suns. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Lavine. Buries the easy one. Lavine's got 10 points in the game.
What a fantastic finish by Zach Lavine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
Bridges finds Ayton. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's DeRozan. Kick out to Lavine. Over Booker. Tries to keep it alive. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. 4 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Crowder the pass to Paul. Ayton against DeRozan. And that one's good, Ayton. He's got 12.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Lavine down low. Here's Vucevic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Ball finds DeRozan. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The fadeaway, and it goes down 2 points.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Now Paul. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. Bridges against DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Pass to Booker. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, Devin Booker found his rhythm early. He's sustaining the offense all by himself, and his teammates simply keep finding him.
Here's DeRozan. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And there's the pass to Ayton. Over Lavine. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got 14 points.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Back to Lavine. Fader on the way. That one wide left.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
For three, Booker. Vucevic with the rebound. Bulls trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Lavine. Over Paul. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Lavine's got 4 points now in the quarter. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Ayton. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Ayton's got 16.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
DeRozan against Bridges. Left side, Lavine. The kick out to Williams. Ball from long range. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Crowder against Williams. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Here's DeRozan. Passes it to Lavine. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third foul of the game.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And a block like that.
Step back shot. Lavine against Ayton. The shot. Got it. Nice one there from Lavine. Lavine's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bulls. Payne with it. Ayton kicks to Payne. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Lavine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 17. Out to White. Back to Lavine. And they will call over the back on the play.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
The Suns making a switch here. Bridges checks in, and Jones sends it back. Outside, Lavine. No good on the triple. Suns leading by 17. And Zach Lavine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. DeRozan comes in for Alex Caruso. Chris Paul's checked in for Phoenix. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Charge, a screen on Lavine. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second
Lonzo
foul.
Ball, he's checked in for White.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
Off the inbound. Misses off the right iron. Bulls trail by 17. Lavine for three. Hands it from downtown. Lavine's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, the form is beautiful from distance for Zach Lavine. The elbow position, the follow-through, the snap of the wrist, it's all there.
Man, that's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Crowder, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 court offense.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Phoenix leading by 17. Bridges outside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Bulls have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Lavine. He's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
At the line for Chicago, Zach Lavine.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach Lavine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lavine deciding where to go with it. Down low, here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach Lavine.
Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Lavine inside the 3-point line. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
To the inside. Here's Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
This goes to
Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Bulls trail by 19. Outside, Lavine. The kick out to Williams. Feeds to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Ball with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Chicago foul. Lonzo Ball. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Suns, Mikal Bridges. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Andre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. It's an 18-point game. Now here's Lavine. The kick out to Williams. That three off the mark. On the wing, Bridges. Back the ball. It's tipped. Stolen by Ball.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Booker is screen on DeRozan. Here's Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's Chicago. Down by 15. The shot from the low post is good.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
And it's Paul penetrating. Pass to Booker. Shoots from 14. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.